Hello, my name is Joe Allen.
And I'm John Weintraub.
We're from the Muncie Hvac HVAC program. And this video is for inexperienced technicians to remind them
How to find and correct a problem with a non-firing hot surface ignition gas furnace.
Our problem. A homeowner has called our shop and says she hears her furnace start normally when the thermostat calls for heat, but there is no heat coming from her registers. So knowing that from previous maintenance records she has an 80% gas furnace that has been well maintained over the last 5 years, we assume that the inducer motor and thermostat are working properly. When we arrive at the furnace, the thermostat is set to heat and the inducer motor is running, but nothing else. This furnace has an LED code light with a 3-light code.
You can see that the circuit board light is blinking 3 times, indicating there is a problem with the pressure switch. From here, we know it can be one of 2 things: a bad pressure switch or a blockage within the hose or the flue pipe. Taking a look at our pressure switch, we see that we need at least 0.42 inches water column or more to have the pressure switch to close. Using a manometer, hook the hose from the pressure switch to the manometer to determine if there is enough pressure to close the pressure switch. If it is below 0.42 inches, you have a blockage in your hose or the flue. If it is reading above 0.42 inches and is still open, then you have a bad pressure switch. In our example, we see that our reading is more than 0.42 inches and the switch is not closing. This is a clear indication that we need to replace the pressure switch. Many times, pressure switches fail if a furnace is set unused for long periods of time, or if someone has tried to blow out the pressure switch itself and has caused it to tear the diaphragm on the switch. In our second example, we will show a blockage. As you can see, the manometer is reading below 0.42 inches, indicating a blockage. Starting with the hose connected to the pressure switch, remove it from the pressure switch and the inducer motor. You may need to blow air through the hose to verify that there is nothing obstructing the pressure. If there is not a blockage, continue to the flue pipe to find the blockage. You may need to disconnect the flue pipe to remove anything that may be obstructing the airflow. As you can see, our blockage was at the beginning of our flue pipe. Remove the blockage and connect any hoses or flue pipe that you may have removed before restarting the furnace. Now in the real world, you're probably not going to find a rag in your flue, but you may find birds' nests, beehives, or maybe kids' toys if the flue comes out of the side of the house. Before changing out the new pressure switch, verify the power is off. Disconnect hose and wires connected to the pressure switch. While using a 1/4 inch nut driver, remove any screw that may be holding it. Be sure the replacement pressure switch has the same pressure setting as the old one. With the new one, remount and connect hose and wires the same way.
We at Hvac would like to thank you for watching our instructional video on diagnosis of pressure switch problems.